Hello everybody, this is Kat. It's June 10th. We're looking at my garden. And the garden kitty Carmel is at it again. Green stalks over there. So with it being June 10th, I'm taking video footage in case my garden is not here later this afternoon. We are under a weather alert for this afternoon. It's supposed to get bad. So we're looking at my cucumbers that are going on. Oh, I've got a couple to pick. Look at that. Oh, cucumbers. Little pickling cucumbers. Carmel. Carmel. This is an icebox plant for watermelon. So many things have been destroyed by birds, by cats, by other animals. So I just keep trying to plant things, and I know things will come up eventually. We've got a really long growing season. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Little cucumber. Gotta pick it. Okay, so this is my corn still. Look at the tassels coming up. Super exciting. They're kind of moving along a little slow, but that's my whole corn row. Got some carrots still in the ground. Over here, my bean pile where I spilt my beans. So we've got that going for us. I'm going to be pulling out the peas. Still haven't pulled them out yet. The weather has been terrible. In here I've got, these are my 1,500-year-old cave beans. Let's see, go in there. I'm going to let those grow to maturity. Probably save the seeds this time, and then, because I'm not going to have enough to eat. These I will. These are beans from a friend. She had given me some beans to cook from Nepal, and I came out here to plant a couple and I accidentally spilt some, and so there they are, my bean pile. Got some cucumbers there that are not really taken off yet. My marigolds. This I'm hoping is a sunflower, but here's my eggplant. We've got different things. I don't really see a female yet, unless I just don't know what I'm looking for. But hopefully in there somewhere there'll be a female. There's some more bush beans. My dill plant fell over. I've got my paprika pepper plant that I need to secure up a little bit better. I guess once I pull out the snow peas, I'm going to start tying this up to one of the metal lines up here. And look at that, Carmel the cat. Kitty Carmel. She's just got to be in everything. If she sees me in it, she thinks she has to be too. Okay, here's my squash. You can see squash beds right there. So cool. Like I said, I'm hoping everything, this plant's just kind of been beat up with rain. It was nice and pretty, but now it's like all flopped to one side. Oh, I've got another zucchini to pick. Look at that. It got away with me. That's from yesterday. Good grief. Okay. Over here is my potatoes. They're not looking as perky as they were. I think we're getting close to the end on them. Some of them are still looking okay, but some of them are starting to die back some. Got my okra plants going. I'm gonna clean out. I've got to weed. These are leeks that are just kind of baby leeks. They're not doing so great, and I've got to finish digging up the rest of the onions because they're about done for too. I don't know what I'll put down on that end. Haven't decided yet. This glorious thing is a couple plants of the honey nut squash. They're not going to get super big, but there's a couple in here that are growing. Let's see if I can get down to see them. There's some more with the traditional shape. Just different. Now this is going to take over a lot more area. We'll have to clean up around it for right now. These are my beans. I've got a marigold growing and a dill growing. Then the rest are beans, but they've got so many aphids on them and ants. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I guess they're aphids. Nope, they're actually ants. Ants are all over it. I've got to get rid of those. Wash them off or something. One bit me. Darn you. Anyway, once I get rid of those, I've got my icebox watermelons plants, and then a random, not really sure. Like I said, things weren't growing, got dug up, got picked up by birds, got dug up by cats, and so I kept planting seeds, and I don't know which seed that is that came up. So we'll see that. Got the watermelon. I'm going to have to encourage it to string along. Oh, look. Look at that. Yay. I've got a baby watermelon. All right. My husband's over there trying to tie up the tomatoes. Got a baby watermelon. Out of all these plants, maybe I'll get one. Now here's my Rampicante squash plant. Look at this thing. I was so worried about it. I don't know what I was worried about. This is my first time growing these, and look at this. Rampicante, Tromboncino, whatever you want to call them, but I got them as Rampicante from Baker Creek. I've got to do some fertilizing once we're dried up enough to do it. Look, all the Rampicantes. Little butterfly moth. Aw, I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. Look at that. This is crazy. Still got a bunch of male blooms going. Little babies here, little babies there. I thought because they're in the grow bags instead of in the ground, it's going to make a big difference. But as of right now, as long as I keep them fertilized, I really think that they're going to do pretty well. I may let them touch the ground somewhere, root in, and then turn them back up, going this way. Oh look, Carmel's coming around the corner to see what I'm doing. Silly cat. Let's see, here's this. And Rampicante. Look at you, look at you, look at you.
Tomato plant has 16 tomatoes in a space this big.
Wow. I'll have to show you. My husband said that we have one tomato plant with 16 tomatoes in a small space. It's hard to do much just because all the rain, and unfortunately for the next several weeks we probably won't get any, like I said, if we're still standing. I've got another icebox watermelon here. I'm gonna go around here. See my little back area. I wish I could put like some pumpkins back there, but I don't know, I'm having a heck of a time. And I've got a cut down and weed, but here's I'm not really sure what this one is. I think it's a Honeyboat Delecta. No, I think this is the Delecta. Look, there's a baby there. Just needs some pollination. I had put Oh yeah, Honeyboat Delecta is what potentially that is. I'll know more once, because it wasn't growing, it wasn't growing, it wasn't growing, so I put in icebox watermelon on here too, because I had a ton of plants in that little box of them, so I just planted them. So we'll just grow them in together. Okay. These are my candy roasters, North Georgia candy roasters. I'm going to be optimistic. I had in one short video that I had a dream of covering this, but at least looking at it, we are doing a good start. We're at June 10th. I bet you by June 30th, if we don't burn everything up or have a tornado chunk everything away, and the hail could do some pretty bad damage to them today, but this is going to be filled up. My peppers. I'd have to dig in around there to see which one's what, because they're buried down in there. But you can see my peppers. This looks like a jalapeno, or a Fuji jalapeno, or a nada jalapeno, or some sort of jalapeno type. Small tomato plants. Oh, I've got one I need to pick because the color's changed already. See if I can find the tag in there. Don't know. Not sure where the tag went. Okay. Yeah, got a little pepper. I have more on here that are growing. I'm going to go ahead and pick these. Look at the squash over there, or the zucchini. Got my green stalks. Time to take out the bush beans. Let's start down here. Try not to catch up with my husband. We've got the tomato forest going on. There's a thing between prune and no pruning, and I know that pruning helps with fungal diseases and things like that, which we always fight with. But in Texas, when the sun comes, I end up with a bunch of scalded tomatoes. And so this year I'm just I pruned it first, but I'm just gonna let them go. Well, look to the right. To your right, the next one. Yeah, that one. I know. Look at this.
Wasn't there, now it is.
Tomatoes. Oh, that's a fused blossom there. We've had a ton of rain, so our plants are not the healthiest right now, and versus getting lots of chemicals on them and things like that, I'm just, I'll plant some more seeds, and later on we'll have new plants. Except for, I'm going to get you off of there. Look at that. Got things that are okay. Got my tomatillos. I can't pronounce the name of it. Cicernus or something tomatillo. Here's some more tomatoes, groupings of tomatoes. So I've got 2 of those, and then 2 purple tomatillos. Usually all my tomatillo plants die except for 1, and then we know what happens with 1. And so this year I planted, and I had 6 grow, and I put 4 out because really 4 is going to be plenty for my salsa verde. And now here's the one that's not doing as well. It's a newer grow area. Oh, I need to pick some. Look at that. Pick some little tomatoes. I've got mosquitoes are attacking me, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. They're assaulting me. Oh, and I need to pick some of those cherries. This is Sweet 100s. This little plant's not doing so well. And this is the one I wanted to do so well because I needed those seeds. And I'm not sure if I want to save seeds from a plant that's so sickly. But this is the Brandywine cherry. Oh, I need to pick these. It looks like it's almost time. Not quite, not soft at all. But do I pick them because it's oh, because the rain today is going to blow it up? They're definitely going to split. But I want to look over here. There's one over here that I've been trying to grow and I keep not growing it. Oh, I bet you this is Barry's crazy cherry.
That crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. It's Barry's crazy cherry. Look at those. That's some craziness happening. Yep, Barry's crazy cherry. We've got them all over there.
16 in that.
This is a yellow tomato. I can't pronounce it. It's a big old long name and I can't find the seeds. Oh, it's got a little bit of blossom end rot on it, but the hardest thing is whenever you're growing heirlooms and all the different colors, you have to know when to pick. And I've got to pick some of these too because they will definitely split. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here. Let's see if these things got, not really, parsley, oregano, poison ivy probably. Got a pimento pepper there just because I was trying to find, my husband was helping me try to find spots. Going over here. There's some peppers. We'll have to cut this bushes back down again. We got peppers all in here. And a tomato plant, one that I've been trying to grow for a long time. And I keep getting the wrong seeds, but these look spot on. I'll know when the color comes in. Some paprika peppers, look at those. And these I believe are paprikas too. My goal for that is to let them turn red and to harvest and make my own paprika seasoning. Have some tomatoes over here. We're just letting them go on their own.
Yeah, I gotta find something to prop them up.
It's okay.
Broccoli's actually growing.
Yeah, it's gonna bolt probably before we could ever eat it, but you know, whatever. Got some tomatoes up here. They don't get a lot of sunlight, so they're just probably not gonna do super well, but better than no well. I'd actually pruned those to be planted deep, but got some pepper plants up here. Got some broccoli there. Might do okay in the shade. Little plants, and I planted these last year. I don't know what they are. Do y'all know what they are? Can you tell me? What kind of plant is that? And then there's some more pepper plants. And there's my pottery wheel. Texas is limiting on amount of time you can spend outside during certain parts of the year. We've had a cooler than normal year, and we've had rain like crazy, and it'll probably end today. And like I said, please, y'all think about us, and hopefully my garden will survive the torrential storm that's supposed to be heading our way. Okay, I want to wish everybody a wonderful day, and good luck and happy gardening. Thank you.